What is going on, everybody? My name is Japes and welcome to episode number 9 of my Path to Power. I have the early release, so that means that this episode you're gonna get gameplay. But first we gotta clean some things up from the web app, and that will include grabbing a hold of the stadiums that we put some bids on so we can play in a few different arenas. Just kind of quick, just kind of fun, but one of those things that has to be done and has to be cleaned up. I'm going through all the beginning stuff really quickly because I'm sure that you guys want to get to the actual gameplay. So we got a free bronze pack from the gift from the web app, and we accepted the offer. We added the consumables to our club and sent the one dude to the trade pile, hoping that some poor soul would want to buy our little bronze player that we were given. Now 4-1-2-1-2 is the formation that we're going to go with. We're going to go with the second one. This is the squad that I kind of had an idea, I thought at least would be good. Our first match is up against Inter Ars. Yeah, he's got a 3-5-2 Serie A team, very pacey wingers in Callejón and Armero, and I managed to take it away from him here, no problem. And this is my first big mistake, FIFA 14. In FIFA 13, I used to do that all the time, troll around with it in the back, just turn away from him, shield the ball pretty easy. Guess what? FIFA 14, you make a defensive mistake, you're gonna get scored on. Now the questions will be, Japes, how is this compared to all the gameplay and stuff like that? Like that I had from the capture event and, you know, things of that nature? To be honest, it's pretty similar. I'm a little bit disappointed that some of the stuff doesn't feel changed, and I was under the impression that some of the stuff was gonna be changed. Now I don't know what I think about finesse shots yet, but I'll be able to tell you guys more about that after I get some more games under my belt. 45th minute though, nice little bit of work, gets it to Neil, and he cuts back inside. He's right-footed, but left foot, no problem, tucks it away, gives us a 1-1 lead. So I'm pretty frustrated with myself right now because I gave up what would have been a 1-goal lead going into halftime. Now FIFA, this is actually how this game is going to end. So 1-1 the final score on the screen right there. There it is. Generally with Path to Power, I just show goals. If you guys want to see more highlight style stuff in the future eps, let me know that in the comments down below. But for right now, I'm going to be sticking with just showing you guys the goals. Now in FIFA 14, first thing that I said on Twitter, there are going to be tears and tears of many cried over this game because it is hard to score. At least for me right now, I am struggling at putting the ball away, and that's largely because I can't create the way I wanted to with some of the passes. So I thought this game, let's try a different formation. Let's see how this is going to work out. So things that I've noticed so far, over the top through balls are stupid strong. Crossing very strong, which is extremely disappointing. I was hoping that it would be toned down a little bit, but I think the crossing comes from it's difficult to like position your center backs properly defensively. At least it feels that way for right now. I'm sure, or at least I hope, that I'll be able to figure out a system of getting that sort of sorted out, but for the time being, it's just plain difficult. So I'm coming up into a match, and now this guy does not have near the team that the other guy did. He doesn't have the chemistry, but he's using, I think it was a 4-1-2-1-2 formation. Little roulette gets inside of Turbe. The skilling I haven't really had to play with because it's been quite difficult, but Isco manages to pick it up, and he gets it, an absolute thunderbolt right into the back of the net in the 7th minute, and I thought, haha, this game is going to go well. And so halfway through this match, I decided to change up my formation and rotate in some of the other Argentinian players that I've had on the bench and wanted to try out. This was probably a mistake, as you're going to see right here, he manages to get free. I don't know how my guy missed that, and I thought I made a pretty good tackle right there. Managed to poke it away. The referee disagreed, and that is a penalty. And penalties are kind of like a toss-up at the beginning of the game. The penalty kick stopping system that I used to use is still in effect, but I was like just more pissed off than anything else. So I didn't manage to block this one, and it is 1-1 in a game that I felt like I had absolutely been dominating. 51st minute, still time on the clock. So I would have an opportunity to bring this one back. We're all the way now, 88th minute. He makes an error right here. I don't know why he decides to go for a chip through ball, but his team is pushing forward. I managed to slide a through ball to Arroyo. Arroyo free on goal, and when you're free on goal in this year's FIFA, just finesse it. Chances are it's gonna go by the keeper. Finesse shots when you're one-on-one are very good again, or the placement finesse, I guess, however you want to describe it, which I think they should be better when you're in one-on-one situations, because because, you know, chances are you're not going to go for the rocket when it's just you and the keeper. You're going to try to finesse it by him, so no big problems right there. So 2-1, and I escape. So I still haven't lost, but I've only got 4 points out of 2 games, which I was really hoping to get started and just win. Now I decided I'm going to try another formation. This formation, the 4-4-2 second one, is one of the formations that I had the most success with at the event. I bring on Dybala, and let me say, Dybala is probably my favorite player that I've played with on this side. Him and Iturbe are by far probably the two most enjoyable players that I've used. So we're switching things around. I'm going to bring on some center backs. I wasn't really feeling, I believe his name was Gomez, the Werder Bremen center back. And I brought in Bottinelli, plays for River Plate in the Premier Division in Argentina. And for this match, at least, I thought he performed much better. Now, the left back I have from Sao Paulo, I believe it's Gonzalez, maybe. I think it's Gonzalez. He has a high attacking work rate, and oh my goodness, that is apparent. If I didn't have Velasquez behind him, who's a 77 pace silver center back, I would have been caught out so many times. So thank goodness for that. But just be careful with the work rates on your center backs. Now, this guy has a better side, full chemistry, some silvers, some gold, some good players, some boost cards, and he's obviously in it to win it right from the start. I've got Niel in this game as well. Dybala going to get a little bit lucky, but a nice run from Niel slips him in on through, and I was sure I must score. Lovely save from the keeper, but what do you know? Rebound back to my player, and rebounds are, well, I'll let you develop your own opinion about them, but when you're inside the box, it's really probably a good idea to shoot because the rebounds seemed plentiful. So now we're all the way to the 86th minute, trying my little best to score some goals, and he gets free down the wing with Griezmann. I thought, oh my gosh, please no, crosses it in. But I have a defender in a good spot this time. Thank goodness. Ponzio leading the attack. Niel free out wide to Isco. And Isco's very, very good as well. He's probably up there in the most enjoyable. Sometimes he feels like he gets a little bit too far forward, but a lovely run from Dybala. And he manages to get a rebound yet again. So that's where I am right now. 2 wins, 1 draw on my Path to Power account. I'll probably try to stream on my main account coming up here. And if you missed it or want to know what players I have on that account, I did a 12,000 FIFA point pack opening earlier today, so make sure to go check out that video. Anyways, guys, subscribe if you enjoy the content. A like or thumbs up on this video would be absolutely amazing. It really does indeed help me out. Other than that, my name is Japes, and I will catch you all next time.